Hi guys out there, I'm Baker and welcome back to Metin2 Singapore. Today in the video itself you can see that I leveled up in the Deviant Tower on the floor 11. This is just an older scene which you can see there. I was level 89 at this moment, but I thought about that it could be very interesting for the one or the other of you to see how I came up to level 90 and 91. As you can see on the map, I just pulled away all of these aggressive mobs which are usually on this spot where I am at this moment, and just 2 or 3 groups I left there. You can easily level up with these eternal meetings which are spawned on this floor, because when you down one of them with this level you will get around 1% of experience, and I made around 60% an hour at this time. And yes, it was quite easy to level up to 90 there. And this is just a little trick and a little tip from me to you how you can level up on the Deviant Tower without all these dialogue quests. For the video I prepared some interesting subject, and the subject is about the YouTuber push on the Metin2 Singapore server. So first of all, when I mention any name of any YouTuber in this video, it's not that I want to insult him or her, it's not that I hate him or her, and it's not that I want to start any shitstorm wave to this YouTuber. Everything I say is just my view on the things, and I also had some little conversations already in game and also via Skype and so on, and some other opinions came also up, and I just will tell you about the opinion which is in the head of the most. So first of all, when we begin to talk about this YouTuber push stuff, is to explain what is YouTuber push. So when you are a YouTuber and you have a few kind of subs, I would say around 500 subscribers and more. So me for myself, I do not include me to a YouTuber which is getting YouTuber push or anything like that. So when they make videos, for example, on P servers, on private servers, I think it's usually known that they will get some coins of the item shop of the server. I think this is quite legit to give a YouTuber little regards for his work, because the YouTubers, they bring the players to the servers. It's nothing else right now. Nowadays it's just important that you buy the promotion of the big YouTubers of your country, and then your server will work. I think this is legit, and of course there's nothing to say against that. Yesterday on the 6th of December, the biggest German YouTuber, yes, I think he's the biggest, Cranky Capone. If you don't know about him, just check his channel. He's making German Let's Plays and commentaries. He uploaded a video, and in this video he mentioned quite interesting and also, for my opinion, unfair things. He spoke about that he had a little conversation with the game admin Shadow, which is the leader of the Metin2 Singapore server, about the YouTube push or the push in general. He mentioned that he will not get any items of Shadow, but that it could be, or better, that it for sure will come in the closer future, that he will get high level characters, for example a 90 level mental warrior or an level 100 weaponry Sura or anything like that, just to show us the high level content on the Metin2 Singapore servers. This, when I heard this was just a flashpoint for myself, in which I said, oh, what's wrong? Can this really be? I mean, okay, he's a really big YouTuber, and he is really a kind of an idol for, I think, every of us who are making videos on the Metin2 Singapore server. With a game like Metin2, about, I don't know, 18,000 at the moment or something like that, subscribers is awesome. It's pretty awesome. But to get a push like this, which I just explained, I think this is just too much. When we look at YouTubers like, we see it also in the video, Mazerik, he's now level 100. Has now around about 1,000 subs. He invested so much time, he invested so much money for his equipment, and to be level 100 now with also quite nice stuff. And then there should be just a YouTuber getting all this from 1 second to the other without doing anything for it. I think this is quite unfair for all of the players. And this is a quite important point for me. I do not want to say anything against his YouTube career or anything like this, because his YouTube career is special and he is unique, and this YouTube career is unique. So my point is just that I think this is unfair when he will get any character which is pushed, that he can do, for example, the flame run or doing some PvP stuff on this server. Other players, they leveled for hours and hours and hours on the level spots, and they had to pimp up their poison swords, they had to pimp up their soul crystal earrings, their armors, and so on. They had to change the equipment to some quite awesome boni, and I think this would just be unfair for every player which will try to kill, for example, a dragon, or try to do the flame run, or the, I don't know, a high level run. And this is just my point, and I would like to know the point also of you, of all the subscribers and the viewers here of this video. What do you think? Is it okay for you that a YouTuber is getting a push like that? I already mentioned my opinion to this. I think it's legit that the YouTuber is getting some coins. For example, I think this is just an open secret that a bigger YouTuber is getting also a few tech points each month on the Metin2 Singapore server. But I think this is okay. I bet that they bring at least 30% of the players which begin here to this server. When someone is searching for a Metin2 video on YouTube, they will find some of the YouTubers' video which are playing here, and they are the reason then the player is starting here. So a regard in form of tech points, for example, or any other item shop, little item shop bonus or something like that, this would be quite okay. I think it's legit, because the YouTubers do for sure bring a lot of players, but to give a player the privilege to show some stuff which is quite hard to reach, and because you only are too bad, sorry for these words, but because you are too bad to reach this on your own, you have to let you push to yourself. I think this is not fair. It's not fair for any other bigger YouTuber who is maybe just close before to do this. I think this is just quite unfair for any other player. Even if Cranky will not be allowed to own or keep any of the dropped items, or to keep any of the armors and weapons and necklace or anything which he will get from Shadow. This push is, in my opinion, just too much, and I would never agree with something like that. To finally come to an end now, I just want to sum up all things which I said in the last 10 minutes. So I think it's legit that the YouTuber is getting some push. I think it's also okay that the YouTubers which are big, and yes, with big I mean right about 500 subscribers and more, are getting some tech points for their work, because they bring for sure the most new players on the server, and the server nowadays can't live without these YouTubers. But I think it's not okay that YouTuber are getting stuff like whole characters which are pushed right to level 100. Everybody of you who ever leveled to level 90 or higher knows how much time it is needed that you reach this level, how much work is needed for the whole equipment. And I think this is the yes, it's like a border which can't just be made. I think it's unfair to every player. I'm not talking about the YouTubers that for themselves. It's just about the fairness to other players. When I see, for example, some level 105 with the level 105, I don't want to know how much time they needed to reach this level, because, for example, this Demon Tower, the 11th floor, is quite new, so they had to use other level spots in which it took much more time than right here on the Demon's Tower. So just tell me now your opinion. And by the way, there's one thing which is for me quite crazy, and I don't know if this is real or it is just some trick, or maybe I don't know. But when I watch, for example, below Cranky's video, there's not even one comment which is not for this character pushing. But I bet that the most of you who are watching my video now are having my opinion that it is unfair that a player is getting such a brutal push from 1 second to the other. And with these words, I'm just waiting for your comments. Thanks a lot for watching. Cranky, if I insulted you at any point of this video, I'm just sorry. I'm not on your level. I'm just a small YouTuber trying to get a few more subscribers, trying to get a few more comments and likes on my videos. But this would just be unfair, and this is not something which you should take personally. It's just a general subject in this video, and I hope that we can talk once in-game about this stuff. And yeah, so guys, see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and now start commenting, guys. Bye bye.